Oh boy, I'm not going to be able to get this whole plan in, but hi guys, this is my um, Adansonii narrow form. I'll get my act together here in a moment, I think. I hope. Um, she just, uh, I don't know. It grows very weirdly. It's nothing like my wide form. You can see all the growth up here at the top, but I've got her in a little bit too much of a big pot. I've experimented with this plant a few times, and she just, I don't know, her leaves are always yellowing. Um, she's got a lot of brown tips, and I want to take her out of this pot and put her down into a smaller pot. I've grown this plant trailing, I've grown it staked up, as you can see, and I'm going to put her in a smaller pot. I'm going to put her in this one and get her out of, I've got her in a big 12-inch pot, but I want to take her out. I want to check her roots, and I don't know, I just want to see what's going on. I'm not thrilled with this plant. I don't like the way it grows. Um, it's always got yellow leaves, and it don't matter if I water it when it needs it or letting it dry all the way down. I mean, it just, see, here's another one. I pulled a lot of these kind of leaves off of her yesterday, and I've been rearranging my living room, and I took a lot of my cactuses upstairs. I'm trying to give myself more room in my living room, and um, just make more space, taking my cactuses upstairs and what have you. But so I've been busy rearranging. Winter boredom. But that's okay. I enjoy it. So I'm going to take this secondary trellis out, and I don't know, do you guys have this plant, and how does it grow for you? Does it grow better hanging? Does it grow better staked up? Um, do you also have the wide form? Now, I don't have any issues with my wide form. It grows like crazy. I mean, I get a few yellowing leaves on it here and there, but I mean, it's just normal die-off. Every plant has normal die-off, so I mean, I don't worry about it. It's not like the whole plant is going yellow, so. But this one, it gets a lot of yellow leaves, and I mean, and it grows. It's got a lot of new growth, but it just, I don't know. I'm just, can honestly say I'm not in love with this plant. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to take her out of this pot and take a look at her root system and see if there's maybe an issue with her roots. I'm going to try to put her in the smaller pot because I know I overpotted her because I was trying different things to see, what she wanted, because I do not know what she wants. But I'm not going to stake her up again. I am just going to let her trail and see how she does trailing. So I am just going to, now I watered her a little bit yesterday, and I smell her dirt. There's nothing wrong with her soil. So I know the soil isn't the problem. I don't know if this is just how this plant grows. I mean, honestly, to me, it seems like every time I see somebody with this plant, it looks the same way mine does, and I think it's just the nature of the plant. But you know what? I don't know. So well, honestly, her soil does seem to be getting stagnant. It has a funny smell to it. But I'm looking at her roots and get some more of the soil off over here, and I'll show you. Wow, crap, I just made a huge mess that I was trying not to. Look at her roots. Her roots all look very nice. They're white. There's a lot more of them now than what there was when I potted her in that pot. But what I am going to do, I'm still going to do what I was planning on doing. I'm going to put her in a smaller pot. Because see, her root system is way too small for that big pot I had her in. But, you know, I was trying different things. So, okay, let me try to get rid of my mess here without making more of a mess, which I know I'm going to. Yep, there it went. Oh well. But yeah, her soil does smell old. It's not rotten, but it's old. Old soil. And see, I had bought some soil in the summertime, and I repotted a few plants, and it was not very good soil. So this might be the soil that she's in. But I've got my new pot that I'm going to put her in. And my fresh soil here. I hope I have enough. I think I do. I may have to go make some more. We'll see here. Yeah, I'm going to have to make more soil. But I'm going to, you can see I'm putting her into a much, much smaller pot compared to this white one that I had her in. But I just was careful watering her, so I wasn't too worried about it, because I've done that a million times, repotted into a bigger pot than I needed, but sometimes we just don't have the right pot at the right time, right? As long as you're careful watering, it should be okay. I'm not saying do it, but, well, maybe I won't need no more soil. That might just do it. Now, I'm going to need a little bit more, but I want to feed her. I'm going to give her some worm castings and just kind of sprinkle that around. I'm going to go make some more soil. Okay, I got some more soil made. I just made a little bit. I need to soak some more of my cocoa coir brick. This should do it though. But yeah, do you guys have this plant, this Monstera Adansonii narrow-form, and do you have some of the same issues? Does she, I mean, is this what your plant does too? Or I don't know, I just don't get this plant. The wide form grows so beautifully. I mean, you can even see she doesn't even really have a lot of fenestration in her leaves. I mean, she's been growing, And I was thinking about cutting off and propagating more to put more in the soil, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to, because quite honestly, I am just not, I'm just not in love with this plant. I'm really not. I just don't, I don't know. I think what I might do is just put some of these longer pieces down here in the soil and some of the shorter ones that she's got, and just kind of wrap it. Like this one, that would be a good one. I'm just gonna kind of wrap her around here and push it down. I'm not even gonna pin it, because once I water her in, just trying to see if I can find another short one, because she'll naturally root out in that pot and then set her roots down in, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not in love with this plant, guys. But I want to know, do you guys have this plant, and does it do the same for you? Does it grow slowly, and does it get a lot of yellowing on the leaves and brown tips? And I mean, look at that. I just don't get it. The wide form just grows beautifully, and I mean, I don't have to let it, I'm just going to kind of clean it up a little bit while I'm talking, but the wide form Adansonii grows beautifully, and that's a yellow leaf. I'm just going to get it off. I'm tired of looking at it. I just don't get this plant. I mean, look at all that yellow. I'm brown tips everywhere. I'm really just kind of tired of looking at this plant like this all the time. I think this might be one plant that, I don't know. I mean, I'll give her some more time and grow her out, you know, this summer and see what she does. But I'm tired of looking at yellow leaves on it all the time and brown tips, and this plant is just very fussy. Not enough water and it does it. Too much water and it does it. I mean, I don't know what she wants. I put her in low light, medium light, and she doesn't have any bugs. There's no spider mites, mealies, nothing. It's clean, so I don't know. You guys tell me if you have this plant and how you take care of it, how it grows for you. And, you know, let me know, because I know there's a lot of other people out there that struggle with this plant and have the same issues. It's growing, but it just isn't a pretty plant. I don't know if I should cut the plant like in half, propagate it, and then try to fill the pot out. Maybe if I propagate, she'll fill out and grow better. I don't know. I've never actually propagated this plant, so because I just don't find it, I just don't find it a nice looking plant. But I'm gonna let her just hang and drape for a while and see, you know, what happens. But I just don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what she wants. And it's a very frustrating plant. You know, you think you're doing good with her for a little while and she's looking pretty good and she's growing, and then boom, all of a sudden, oh, yellow leaves and dry tips. It's crazy. It don't make no sense, but that's just the way it is, I guess. But alright guys, I am going to let you go. And let me know your thoughts on this plant if you have it and grow it. And yeah, I will talk to you later. You guys have a good day. Bye.